What's up, guys? Barry Gaming here, back with some more Idle Heroes, and today, well, we did some fixing here on our main account. Instead of running the Sherlock, we're actually going to run a pretty good home here for Holmes Young. Ha, Holmes Young. Yeah. So yeah, we still got some good levels here. I finally took the time and got the skin for our SAHY as well. We got some pretty good stats coming our way, so I'm hoping this is something that's going to be able to be tanky enough. I kind of almost want to reroll or upgrade his stone as well, but we could upgrade the stone, but the chances of not hitting HP again could be kind of low. So we're gonna run him super tanky, damage reduction, armor, block, all that fun nonsense here. Yeah, so let's see how he does if we add him into the mix. I have not even done a single attempt with him. I'm really hoping he can be tanky for our team. Really hoping. We're still getting sword flash here. I think that's the best pick. Fingers crossed that he has enough stats that he's going to be pretty tanky here against these enemies. So far, that's some good tankage right there. Like, he's barely losing HP, which is good. He's going to be adding some debuffs to the enemy team. Really, he's just buying us time, and I'm almost wondering if we should put him in the back row, because that was pretty solid, but I feel like the Sherlock was doing something similar. Maybe we need to run him offensive instead of tanky. I don't know. Oh, we're just missing our active there, which is brutal. Let's give it a few tries, see how he does in the front row. I mean, I think I'm probably eventually going to need Giant Killer here, but maybe not. I mean, that's the hope, that maybe we can get away without needing Giant Killer. We do have the Sherlock alive. Well, we did have the Sherlock alive, which was pretty solid. We need a way for him to heal too. That's the one thing, is he doesn't really have a great heal. I feel like we need our active to line up with... Actually, you know what? I wonder... Since we're not getting a lot of good damage output, I wonder if just running Fox for more actives would be helpful here. Because, like, we're not really lining up our actives anyway. And they do have that end of round energy drain, which is so annoying. We're missing so many actives here. So, like, right here, we might be able to get an active, right? Oh, no, next round. I'm hoping it works out in our positive here. Oh no, double CC, but we get the double active. Maybe, kind of, sort of. Doesn't seem to be working out that great for us. Let's try putting him in the back row. I don't know if some of the enemies only hit back row. We'll have to see here. Double CC means double death. All right. What could we do here? We got him like running tankiness. Could run like resilience or something crazy like that. I don't think running balanced strike is going to do much on him. I think literally we would just have to invest even more into him, and that's not something I want to do right now. Let's keep working on the front row and see how it works out. Maybe running a crown on Sword Flash would be better, but then her damage reduction really falls off. Like, I guess we could run resilience on Holmes Young just to keep him alive a little longer. Oh my goodness, it's so brutal, the amount of damage that comes in on these waves. We could do like a healing setup here and see how that works out. Put him back in the front row. Heck, we could probably even try to run like a deer maybe, and he might be able to stay alive with a little more healing. It's worth a shot. We could try Nami into the lion just to see how that would work out. Because again, damage is great and all, but if we can't actually survive, then what's the point? Getting CC'd, especially that double CC, is not good for us. Okay. I guess then what we should be doing is we got damage reduction. Crit chance I feel like is important. Crit damage I feel like we can transition to block. Or is that just overkill? 175 block. Is there any time we don't block? Maybe control immunity would be better. That kind of sounds good. I kind of like the idea of that. I think we decided attack is too slow, right? We'll give it a shot. I think it's only when the active hits us though. Can't remember. I can't remember, and let's just try. She is going first now, which is important. That's more attack, which is more defense at the same time. I think it's only when the boss puts like the slow effect on us. We still managed to get hit with both of them. Are you kidding me? Man, maybe Star Alchemist Holmes Young with like a magic stone sword instead. I don't know. Not really, because he is tanky in the first few rounds. Man, we are still getting hit with that double CC. Oh, this is so brutal. Why can our god tier hero just not carry us all the way to victory? Oh, so frustrating. Yeah, we're not even getting to like an actual active before Star Alchemist Holmes Young dies, which is not great. If anything, maybe running the Fox would be better, just to get more actives off. Although that's some good shielding there. I like the shield. But I do think running this over the Phoenix means we probably will not have enough damage. But if we get to the later rounds, that is the more important part. And she does have the speed debuff with the attack, and it does seem to be working just fine. God, the speed is just so important. Like, if your heroes are not fast enough, they're just going to be CC'd before the enemy does anything. Or before we get to do anything, I should say. Because, like, here, he doesn't even get to use his active because he's just instantly CC'd, which is pretty crazy. I guess what we could also do on him, we are running him extremely tanky mode here. We could change from armor to control immunity over here as well and see how that works out. Although, I mean, we could try that magic stone sword we were talking about, because that is more control immunity, less damage reduction, but maybe somehow, some way it works out good for us. I don't know how much the armor was actually giving us tankiness. It is more controlling, and he kind of lives longer. We definitely want to put him back in the front row again. I keep wanting to try him like front row, back and forth. Yeah, it just seems better putting him in the front row, having Sword Flash a little bit more protected, especially since he does have healing as well built in. Oh, still down by round 3. This is so brutal. It's so disgustingly brutal. Honestly, I don't even know if Giant Killer would be like the answer right away. Even with control immunity, he's still getting CC'd so hard. Maybe just more X levels is gonna be our answer overall. I don't know. Oh, the double CC again. Man, oh man, man, oh man. Crown definitely gonna be the better option here. The only thing I could think is all the other heroes we're using use like snow hearts. Like, that's legit the only other thing I could think of that could maybe. But then, like, it's a lot of RNG involved. I don't know. I still haven't decided which monster either. Like, I kind of like the idea of the fox just getting more actives off. Sherlock somehow stayed alive quite a while there. I don't know how they have such high CC chances. It is so insane. Even running control immunity on our heroes is absolutely nuts. Man, and then I don't, like, if we're getting CC this hard, there probably is absolutely no reason to be running like control immunity. That just doesn't seem like there is a point. Like, maybe armor, just make her a little tankier. Is that something that's actually a thing? I don't want to run like any HP nodes or anything like that on our enables, just because like a lot of our defense comes from our A and B as well. But I mean, if she's getting controlled anyway, we're just gonna have to high roll and not get double CC'd. Simple as that. I do feel like though, like our damage still just is not enough, even with all these little tweaks. I think Phoenix is just like an absolute must-have here. That or a very, very strong Holmes Young. And I don't know if I really feel like investing in a very, very strong Holmes Young. Because, like, he's only really usable. I mean, we have so many other projects we want to build, like Aspen. It would feel nice to get a Sealand 30 done, but I think we just have to give up for the time being. Maybe until we get higher X levels, better resonance gear, all that other fun stuff, because even like a full household Holmes Young just is not cutting it for us. We'll give it 2 more tries, see if we can get lucky here. I think we might go back to the Phoenix on the very last one. But again, we're not even surviving to get to those late rounds anyway, so it feels really, really bad. And definitely need balanced strike. It's the only way we have enough like healing to keep us going. Man, those debuffs are starting to add up too, but you can't afford not to do it. And then, yeah, once you get like a basic attack, you're kind of just screwed here. The only way this could go really good is if we start like synchronizing our attacks with the Phoenix buff, but we only are getting to 1 active, which is really bad for us, even going like full tankiness. I think optimally having Giant Killer with like an Antlers is probably the answer or something like that. I don't know. Like if we could just get an active every single round, I mean, that would be the answer, but for the time being, nope. So yeah, we're probably done with Star Alchemist Holmes Young for the time being. We're gonna build another hero next, so guys, make sure you stay tuned for more videos today. Hopefully you guys enjoy this one. Still not quite strong enough to get it done. See you guys next time.